Just go and research the word Cenomix, okay? Cenomix is a transnational company that creates flavor enhancement for products for transnational companies like Pepsi, Kraft, Nestle, Campbell's. And what they've been doing is that they grabbed kidney cells from human aborted fetuses. So they grab these kidney cell lines, las células sanguíneas de los riñones de bebés abortados, and in laboratory they replicate these cells and they put them in all your products. Lo ponen los productos. What products are we talking about? Well, we're talking about your Gatorade. Drink some aborted babies. Yes, seriously. We're talking about Lay's chips. Yeah, that's why they taste so good, don't they? Pepsi products, all right? Tropicana juices, Dasani water, Minute Maid. We have to not consume anything from these companies. And tell them that we're not going to participate in their insane rituals.
They sell the eyes for about $1,000 a pair. They sell the brain for about $2,000. They sell the heart, the lungs, the liver, the kidneys. And they even sell the arms and the legs. They're selling your aborted baby, your own flesh and blood. You think about that. This is something that people don't usually hear about. It's hidden in the industry. They don't want you to know about this. And they use this kind of terminology, one-time medical termination. It only takes one time to abort a child.
The discovery of horse meat disguised as beef in burgers and lasagnas has kicked off a crisis. Emergency summits have been convened in the UK and France, and the race is on to find the source of what one British minister called an international criminal conspiracy.
At supermarkets like this one, up and down the country, consumers are thinking twice about what they buy. Products now known to contain horse meat have been taken off the shelves. But as we await further DNA tests, no one can be sure what's in their food.
South Korean authorities say they plan to crack down on the illegal smuggling of so-called human flesh capsules. The pills contain parts of human fetuses or infants and are believed to be sold as stamina enhancement drugs.
Now, the world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
Continuing here, Natural News reports Oklahoma lawmaker wants to stop Pepsi from using aborted fetuses cells in soda flavoring research. This is out of Natural News. And it is confirmed Pepsi has a division that is involved in using fetal parts. But what I can confirm is that it's in most of the vaccines. That's 100% confirmed. There is a potential that there are companies that are using aborted human babies in their research and development of basically enhancing flavor for artificial flavors, said the representative. He's quoted as saying by KRMG News Talk Radio. What I'm saying is that it does happen, then we are not going to allow it to be manufactured here. I know that there are fetal tissues in a lot of the medical treatments, in the vaccines, and they are in a lot of the cosmetics. That's confirmed. We know Pepsi's involved with companies that do use the fetal parts, and we do know that it's been tested in flavor enhancement. Nothing more delicious than eating your own dead, according to the globalist, teaching us to basically be cannibals. But regardless, this is happening. Oklahoma lawmaker wants to stop Pepsi from using aborted fetuses cells in soda flavoring research. This is out of Natural News. And it is confirmed Pepsi has a division that is involved in using fetal parts.
Planned Parenthood video has been released today, and this time a whistleblower within the video reveals that it is basically just a huge fetal organ trafficking business.
There were a couple of things that happened. One was that they imposed an abortion clinic quota on all of the facilities that performed abortion. So they told us you have to perform, this many abortions every day, every month, in order to meet your goals, to receive your bonuses, to keep your staff. And abortion, and I can, only really speak to my experience at Planned Parenthood, but it was very profit-driven. So we were told at Planned Parenthood that we were to turn every client visit and every telephone call into a revenue-generating visit. The only way that you can make money off of a pregnant woman at Planned Parenthood is to sell her an abortion, because they don't provide prenatal care, they don't provide any obstetrical care, and they don't help women with adoption services. So the only way you can make money off of a pregnant woman is to sell an abortion. And so it's not surprising that 92% of pregnant women who enter Planned Parenthood will have an abortion, because they are being sold a product. So that was the first thing. And that was concerning for me, because I really believe that at Planned Parenthood, we were there to help women, that we were there to reduce the number of abortions. That's what Planned Parenthood said, and I had believed it for 8 years. So this was concerning for me.
It was all about planning. It was all about family planning and making sure that every child is a wanted child.
That's right. That's what I thought. That's what I believed. And then, but ultimately, I left after witnessing a live ultrasound-guided abortion procedure take place on a 13-week-old baby. And I saw that baby fighting and struggling for his life in the womb, trying to get away from the abortion instruments. And I knew that I had been lied to by Planned Parenthood. And because of that, because I had believed that lie, I had lied to thousands of women who had come through my facility. And so I knew that I had to leave and I had to start speaking out, and that's what I've done. And I've said before that organ harvesting is a big business. Tissue harvesting is a big business. It's not just talking about fetal tissue here either. I mean, we're talking about companies like UNOS who have millions of dollars of assets. People are profiting, organizations are profiting off of the sale and harvesting of adult organ donors as well. So, we're not just talking about babies, even though in these videos we are, but I mean, this is a symptom of a larger problem, and that is the exploitation of life, period. And one of the things that is terrifying to me is that the abortion industry, it's not just the abortion industry. It is the abortion industry, but it's also, I read somewhere that Texas Tech received a $3 million federal grant to do embryonic stem cell research, harvesting fetal tissue and organs, NIH. I mean, all of these different groups are collecting this tissue and doing we don't know what with it. But the scary thing is that, and really the manipulative, and I think one of the worst parts is that, when we would talk to these women who were having an abortion, we would, basically manipulate them into believing that by donating this tissue, they could be saving the lives of others. But in reality, we had no idea what that tissue was going to be used for. That was never disclosed to us at the clinic. It was just for a price. So we're going to pay you $200 per specimen, per baby, and you're going to get as many as you can. And then we're going to basically lie to our clients and say, oh no, we're this could save the lives of other people, when really we have no idea what it's being used for.
Now, Planned Parenthood, they preemptively notified Congress that more of these videos would be rolling out. They said that they would probably have some videos showing footage of the clinics harvesting these fetal organs. And so they kind of bypassed the whole question of the legality of selling these organs and instead accused the Center for Medical Progress of breaking the law. They went so far as to call them the extremists and murderers. So total irony there, but basically they really want Congress to get on this because they want to hang on to that more than $700,000 that each facility receives every single year from taxpayers. So Breitbart reports it's about $714,285 tax dollars per clinic per year. So not only are they getting money for performing these abortions, but they're also getting money for selling baby parts, and they're getting more than $500,000 per clinic from taxpayers.
Welcome